And welcome back to West Pregame's Weekend Review Show. I'm joined now by head football coach Mike Whalen to discuss the team's last game of the season this last weekend. Coach, the game against Trinity went down to the wire. We had the lead for almost the entire game until the final moments when Trinity ended up tying it up and taking us to overtime. Break down the game for us and what were some of the key moments within it?
Well, I think that we came out a little tentative, as we have in our three big games of the year. I think this year, the two little three games and the Trinity game, kind of feeling our way, which I think is sort of typical of a team that's as young as we are. And offensively, we just kind of felt our way a little bit, and their defense had great team speed, especially at the linebacker position. They kind of ran us down on the perimeter early on, and we weren't successful in moving the football. And then we punted the ball down and did a good job, changing the field position. And their first play from scrimmage is a long touchdown on an out and up. And all of a sudden, just like that, they're up 7-0. And I think there were a lot of people in the stands thinking that we were going to be in for a long day. But I think our kids settled in, and we were able to execute a couple of big plays of our own. And when I think that, by the end of the first quarter, our kids felt like, we were going to compete in the game. And I think the biggest difference between this game and the previous two games against little three opponents is our kids really went in with a lot less pressure, feeling a lot less pressure. And, we kind of coaches emphasized with them all week was just go out and play and have fun, and let's see what we're capable of doing when we just go out and play hard. And, as you said, we managed to take the lead, and they tied it. And then even when, we lost Jesse Warren early on in the third quarter, our starting quarterback, and, Peter George went in, and then they tied the game up, and I think everyone thought at that point we were going to fold our tent and go home. And we went down, and Donnie gave us a big kickoff return, and then Peter came in and made a big throw, and then we got a couple of big runs, and just everyone kind of stepped up, and we took the lead, and then we had opportunities in the final minutes of the game to close out the game, and we didn't do it. And you got to give Trinity credit because they got the ball back, to their offense after their offense had turned it over, and then their offense in crunch time was able to drive the ball the length of the field, score a touchdown to send the game into overtime. So it was, like I told the guys, we had our final team meeting tonight, and I told them, I said, the lesson that we learn is, you can't play for 59 minutes and 37 seconds or whatever it was. You got to play the full 60 minutes, and when you have a very good team like Trinity down, you can't let them off the canvas. You can't let them back up. And we had opportunities on offense to finish the game. If we were to get a first down and finish out the game, then their offense never gets back on the field. And then we had opportunities on defense. They converted a 4th and 10. We had other opportunities to stop the drive, and we didn't. And they executed it and got the ball in the end zone and put it in overtime. So again, they're a good football team. There's a reason they're 8-0, and you got to give them credit. But it certainly was a tough way for us to finish off in terms of especially our seniors, because it would have been a great way to send them out. But the lesson learned is you got to play a full 60 minutes.